This conference
I,
will
I,
now be recorded.
I
Yes,
have
tell
few
me.
questions. I
Yeah,
have few
proceed.
questions. Can you
Yeah,
allow me
proceed.
to share my then I
Yeah,
will
yeah,
proceed.
yeah. So
I
let
have
me
joined.
make you presenter.
Yeah, I have joined
So,
into another session. Can you please grant
okay,
access to that?
okay. So I'm giving another one which you are not speaking. Yeah.
Uh, my first question is this:
Mm,
if you look at uh, the dimensions and the financial dimensions,
mm,
okay, this is the financial dimension. One of the financial dimensions I have clicked, and just when I click on the dimension values, I'm getting
mm,
one external code over here.
mm.
What is it meant for, Satya?
So if you want to integrate with some other application, then you can use that one. It is not only here. There are so many places you will find. Click on that one.
Okay.
Click on that. So to integrate something external application, so you can have the integration. Actually, to be frankly, in AX 2009, it will be used extensively. Means the connection between two things. Means any third-party application has some different value. You can use it. External code. Usually,
Uh,
it is an integration part. Yeah.
okay.
Not only here, you will find in the
The
customer, you will
next.
find in the vendor, everywhere. Okay.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Mm. Mm. Next.
Now, the next one is,
Mm.
see, if you look at here, yesterday I have created this vehicle dimension over here.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm. Mm. This is
This is
advanced rule you
one
have
advanced
attached.
rule.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yes, yes. See, this is the one, and when I go to advanced rule, then
Mm.
I have created this as a dimension, and I have
Mm.
added the one advanced rule criteria as a main account.
Mm.
When I want to add another
You can add that.
business, another advanced criteria,
Mm.
when I'm giving 001, and
Mm.
how to activate this one, but it is not getting it is not taking. When I refresh it, actually I don't
Once,
have the save button here.
wait. Now close it. Close it. Now you need to activate here. Go back to the once again advanced rule. Go back to the advanced rule. But here, why are you using a business unit? Because close this one. I will tell you. Close. Close. Here already business unit department cost center is there.
Yeah,
Am
yeah,
I right? So in the advanced rule, go back to
yeah.
advanced rule. Advanced rule. The dimensions, whatever the combination you want, those dimensions can be added in the downside in the project or vehicle, whatever you want. Why are you adding it there? You are adding one more dimension, am I right?
Correct, correct. Yes, yes,
But so
yes.
in the structure
Not
in the
an advanced rule criteria. I want to add one more condition to
then
this
you need to
vehicle.
create vehicle
Not only
two.
in addition to the.
Create new one. Create new one in the top. New, not here, not here,
Okay,
not plus. Leave it. Create new. Yes.
okay, okay. Okay, by the way, in that case, Satya, then what is the purpose of having the additional adding criteria here?
So see why it was designed. I don't know. I don't have ready-made answer now. I need to verify what is the reason. Okay, because this structure actually it is in the accounting structure and advanced rule structure. Both are internally in the backend. It is same, but there are some conditions applied. What is the conditions applied for
Mm-hmm.
accounting structure? It is main account is mandatory. For advanced rule structure, main account is not mandatory and not cannot be modified, cannot be attached. That is the condition. But internally the logic is back end the same. Okay. So why it was given plus means that I will verify and I will get back to you. But I cannot give ready-made answer with me at this point. But if you want one more criteria, create a one more vehicle 2, vehicle 3, and map that whatever you want. That's it.
Okay.
Clear. And even if you want in that also, if you want between also, you can,
right.
you can enter.
Yeah.
Next.
Okay. Financial dimension. Okay. Now, what I did is I tried to create one financial dimension, a new dimension called brands.
Mm.
Okay. When I try to do this, it is not allowing me to activate it.
So
It is throwing some error like, you know.
So for that there are two options. One is you have to have LCS link. Through LCS link, there will be activate maintenance mode, enable, disable maintenance mode. Okay. So that maintenance mode enabling and disabling. See, look at this one. The word maintenance mode. Error message. The message whatever it is there.
Yeah.
Maintenance mode it is telling. So through that one you can do
Yeah.
it. Okay. Otherwise you have SQL query. If you have SQL knowledge, SQL query, through SQL query you can do it. Okay. So you cannot do from here. So in real time scenario, we have to have LCS link. Am I right? The link, username and password. Agree?
Okay.
That one you can use it, or through
Okay.
SQL query you can do it. SQL query I will share with you. Next, proceed. I will show you that SQL query what it is after this one. Okay.
Okay.
Next.
By the way, if I try this, create this dimension in the lab environment, will it allow?
That's what that one I will show you. I will give you practically. Park this one. Proceed remaining questions. I will explain you that one in from my system. Okay.
Okay. Next one is the same question, and 1 minute, last one. See, if you look at manufacturing balance sheet, we have only one line given over here, attaching two conditions over here. Okay. Now, if you go to the manufacturing PL, we have four lines created here. Ideally, when we have the option of advanced rules, why do we need to have four lines over here?
Actually, if it is a department 23, I want 009 and 0012, 10, 012, 10, 11, 12. I don't want 022 with 009 combination. Department 020, that conditions you are applying inside, so that whenever you are posting a transaction, if it is a department is 022, if you select 009, it will fail. If you want the criteria, you can use it. That's what it was given. Got it? So I want filters kind of thing. So I'm applying it.
Okay. In that case, even instead of creating the additional lines over here, we can have those conditions incorporated in the advanced rules also, right, Satya?
So it is not in the advanced rule, you cannot do like that. It is advanced rule, additional dimensions, whether you want it or not, you can add it. But conditions where you can apply. It is 023, then I want, if I select 023, I want cost center should be 009 or 010 or 011 or 012. That's it. I don't want 007. That's what you are defining here. Got it?
Okay.
Clear?
Okay.
So now activating is the pending point. Okay. Let me share my screen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So now look at, I think you are look at my screen. Okay, fine. Now his question is, definitely it should be asked by everyone. We should know about this one. So if you go to general ledger, if you go to general ledger, collapse all, chart of accounts, financial dimensions, okay, fine. Now, so what Samsundra has did, like he has created custom dimension as brand. Okay, he has created like this. Now it is inactive. So whenever you are saving, updates to your dimension will not affect until dimension activation is run. So dimensions cannot be used until they are activated. So dimensions activation changes the database schema, and you need the dimension activation privilege to run the process. So the activation of the dimensions is only allowed when the system is in the maintenance mode. The activation of the is only allowed in the maintenance mode only. So maintenance mode can be enabled in this environment by running the maintenance job from LCS or using deployment dot setup tool dot locally. So from LCS only you can do it. Now you cannot do it. Fine, it is not possible. Now it is created, but you cannot use it. So there is an alternative solution for time being. For in your system, if you want to do it, I'm copying this file maintenance mode to your folder. In this maintenance mode, you can, if you have SQL knowledge, SQL server knowledge, first you need to run this uh, update SQL like the SQL system, this table with this one as one
Okay.
value one. Okay, then you need to reset in the command prompt. You need to click on IIS reset in the command prompt. Here you need to click IIS reset. Okay, I'm not creating, I'm not deleting, I'm not doing that one. You need to do like that. So first you need to execute this one in SQL query, and you need to run this one. Then system will allow you to do this activation. Once it is completed, you need to make sure once again maintenance mode is off. Maintenance mode is off means this value is making 0. Now once again you need to run AS reset. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
That means this is in the SQL. I should have that SQL installed in my system. Is
yeah, that is one of the limitation. Yes. So
okay.
SQL server. It is not. I think it is installed or not. I don't know. In my system also, it is not installed.
Okay.
Okay. If it is
Okay.
installed, you can do this one. This is workaround solution.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Right, Satya.
see, Microsoft is providing the demo environment. Am I right? This is a demo environment.
Yeah.
You can do everything. They need to have at least one limitation. Okay. So is there some logics? That is the reason it was given like that. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay. Thank you.
deleting this one. Otherwise, if I'm closing and opening, so every time if I'm opening, it will pop up the message for me.
Okay.
Are you getting this pop-up message every time? Whether you have observed
I
or
got
not?
it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
you
got
are
it.
getting this error message. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If it
Let
is
me also.
inactive dimensions, if it is inactive dimensions are there, it will show you pop-up message. I'm deleting this one for time being. Fine. Any more questions, team? Anyone? So definitely, I'm appreciating you, Somsundra. So good attempt. So I'm expecting this kind of observations, this kind of practice from everyone. From everyone, I'm expecting this kind of like study the system and try to understand. So it is not a rocket science. It is not required to invent new things. It is you need to practice the way whatever I'm teaching. That's it. Okay. Please do it and come back to me if you have any challenges. If you have any challenges, let me know. Okay. Fine. So last, yes,
Satya,
please.
final. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you allow me to share my screen once again?
Yeah.
No, not this one, Satya. Other one, Satya.
Okay.
One,
Sorry.
one. It is not getting connected. Just one. Give me a minute.
1 minute. Let me do. So next week, I will combine. I'm planning to combine both batches, 6 to 7 and 7 to 8. So next Monday onwards, it will be 6 to 8. Next Monday onwards, it will be 6 to 8. Okay. Please be prepared for next week for 10 days at least. Okay. So let me make you. Somsundra, actually, like, can you speak? Which one you are? Can you speak?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
the
yes,
other one.
Satya.
The other one. The other one is I need to make you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, if you look at, if you click on any of these the dimension, the financial dimensions, if
Mm,
you look at these values from, okay,
mm,
see here,
mm,
values from,
mm,
it says business units, business F are active. When I try
mm,
to create the new one, it was
mm.
asking for the custom dimension. What does it mean?
No, actually, it is not custom dimension. Click on new. You can do whatever you want. I have explained. If you are missing basic from the drop down, click on drop down. Everything is there. Who is asking like only custom dimensions?
No,
26,
no, no.
27 dimensions.
Correct. Now, if I want to have the brand over here, I don't find the brand.
So, if you revisit my financial dimensions class, there are
Okay.
3 classifications. One is operating units, next masters and submasters, next
Correct.
custom dimensions.
Custom
Custom
dimension.
dimensions.
Yes.
So,
Correct.
masters and submasters, it is not there. Brand is not there in the system. Operating units, it
Correct.
is not there. Then that is the
Correct.
reason you are going with the custom dimensions.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
you are
Yeah.
confusing yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
fine.
Yeah. Thank you.
Let me make myself open. Fine. So next week onwards, it will be 6 to 8, morning 6 to 8. So it will be combined both finance and T&L together. Okay, the session will be both finance and T&L together. Okay, please try to wake up morning. Means you need to activate or you need to like wake up in the morning 6 o'clock by 6 o'clock. Nowadays you are waking like uh, uh, you are going to wake up at 7 a.m. till now. Now you need to habituate to for 2 weeks from next week onwards. Okay, fine. Let me proceed. Now, one of the topic I would like to teach you, and we have credit and collections. Credit and collections. We have learned customizing report. Am I right? Customizing report we have learned already. Can anyone explain me what is this customizing report? Suppose I'm taking interview. What is this customizing report? Can anyone explain me? With your own words.
Outstanding.
Okay.
Outstanding.
Outstanding means it is a balance. Balance. Outstanding means it is a balance.
We generate the report of
How
outstanding
long?
of the suppliers.
Someone else is speaking. Yeah.
Yeah. How long the customer owes us, or the number of days for which we are waiting for the payment?
Yes. The balances it is displaying in different splits, or from how long the amounts are pending, that will be clearly displayed in that report. So usually it is 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 120 days or above 120 days. Okay, that is customizing report. We have learned. Okay, see, known question, if you are facing challenge, if you are facing interview, or any person is telling known question, you need to immediately need to react, or you need to respond quickly, and you need to explain. Suppose there is a group discussion. There is a group discussion, like 4 people or 5 people are there. So if the one person is asking, if you respond known questions quickly, then you will get chance. Of course, not for you. That is for of course BTech graduates, whoever is completed their BTech, and group discussions will be there. Whenever they are selecting people, whoever is active, companies will select. That will be helpful to your career also. Whenever you know the topic, try to respond quickly. Fine. So we learned this one, customizing report, long back. Now in that module, we have one more functionality called credit limit. Is one of the functions. Credit limit is one of the function. What is this credit limit? Anyone has any idea what is this credit limit?
Yeah,
This
Based on
is
the
the credit purchase limit for the customer which the company gives.
yes. So the credit of the customer means, suppose I'm selling material to the customer. I'm selling material to the customer, but customer can repay the amount or not. I need to think. If the amount is keep on increasing, then I need to think whether the pending amount, whether he can repay the balance to me or not. Whether he has capability to repay the amounts or not, we need to verify. Suppose customer A has given credit limit for suppose 5 lakhs. Customer B has 8 lakhs, suppose. So this, how it will be calculated in the system, let me show you. Where we can map this credit limit and how it will be calculated. Let us understand. So customers, all customers. Now if you open this customer account, so here in this credit and collections, the credit limit is configured. Now this limit, how it will be, system will calculate. So in the accounts receivable parameters, what is the logic, how it will be calculated? Whether it is sales order invoices calculated, or packing slip done but not invoiced, whether it will be considered or not. Only sales order created, whether it will be considered or not. all those things, condition you can write here in accounts receivable parameters, setup parameters, are credit and collections also, both credit and collections collapse all setup accounts receivable parameters, anywhere AR parameters. So here in this collections, 1 minute, yeah, here we can have options balance plus all, or balance plus packing slip. Suppose if it is balance means it will verify only invoices which is not paid. That will cover for this 50,000. 5 lakhs means it will validate only open invoices. If you select balance plus packing slip means sales order invoices, already whatever invoices pending, plus already I have dispatched material, but not invoiced. Those also will be covered, will be considered. So it is invoice sales order. See, this one is balance means if it is mapped balance, then sales orders invoiced status means open invoices will be considered. Suppose if you select balance plus packing slip, then balance plus packing slip means it will consider sales order invoices plus sales order executed packing slip. This means open invoices and packing slip, whatever it was dispatched to the customer but not invoiced amount also will be considered for the calculation. Otherwise, this one balance plus all. Balance plus all means so along with this two, it will calculate sales order open status also. Created but not posted packing slip or invoice, it will calculate the balances. Understood? Any questions here?
No, actually, what is the difference between all the three? I'm not able to understand. Balance
Because
plus packing slip.
Yeah, suppose here we have mapped 5 lakhs for specific customer. Now in this 3 lakhs opening balances means one is 1 lakh amount, one invoice is 0.55 lakhs, 50,000 invoice, and another one is 1.5 lakhs. These are the 3 invoices. So let me write down like this otherwise. So for the same customer, sales order, that is one invoice, it is pending 1 lakh rupees. Another invoice, this is invoice 1, this is invoice 25, it is 50,000 pending. Another invoice, it is pending for like suppose 45 invoice. The pending amount 1.5 lakhs. 1.5 lakhs. One more sales order created. Packing slip is updated. It is suppose 1.2 lakhs. One more sales order created. It is open order. I have not dispatched. It is 50,000. And one more sales order. Now this is the status. I'm creating a new sales order. Now I'm generating for 1 lakh. Whether system should calculate all these things, or if you consider this one balance only, then new sales order, it will allow you to create a 1 lakh worth of material, and I can do packing slip, I can do invoice. These all are against one customer A. Now new sales order I'm creating, whether I need to allow to dispatch and invoice or not. You need to tell the condition to the system, like if you map balance, means it is only 3 lakhs, system will allow you to do 1 lakh sales order invoice as well, new sales order. This is already existing ones. Now I can create a new sales order. Now I can do packing slip, I can do invoice without any errors if you map balance. If you map balance plus packing slip, this one, if you map balance plus packing slip, then 3 lakhs plus 1.2 lakhs, 4.2 lakhs plus 1 lakh, it is 5.2 lakhs. It will not allow you, because
Because the limit is 5.
Yes, the limit is
Okay.
calculating up to this one. If it is always, at least this is the best practice, or at least this one, because packing slip is already delivered. That means the material, packing slip means material is delivered. I need to do invoice. Means 4.2 lakhs worth of material already delivered to the customer. Only 3 lakhs invoiced. Remaining 1 lakh anyhow I will do today or tomorrow. I will do invoice. Then it should stop. It should allow up to 80,000 only. If you map this one, then it will stop. Suppose I'm entering 50,000. 50,000. New, like 60,000. Another one. 60,000. New sales order. Then here in this case, it will allow you to create one more, because it is 4.2 lakhs, 60,000 within 5 lakhs. It will allow you. Now, if you map this entire thing, sales order plus all means 3 lakhs plus 1.2, 4.2 lakhs plus 0.5, 4.7 lakhs. Now it will not allow because it is crossing 5 lakhs. If you map this, clear everyone? Any questions to anyone? Any questions? This is
Sir?
credit limit function. Yes, please.
Sir, generally freight charges are included in sales order invoice, no sir. So why
Yeah,
do
definitely.
sir, when do we have this packing slips?
Sorry, I did not get your question. I'm sorry.
Generally invoices includes freight charges and everything, no sir. So
Yeah.
why do we have this sales order packing slips as different thing?
So whenever you see, that is in the process, companies will do, one is sales order creation, then packing slip, and then invoice. That is the best practice always, because whenever you are dispatching material, at that time I will do packing slip. Whenever you are doing invoice, you will generate invoice. If you don't want, you can do invoice, packing slip come invoice. If you want to do it, you can do it. Your wish.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
System has flexibility. Fine. Any more questions, team? Anyone? In this process, it is credit limit.
Yeah, Satya, this is basically when you are cumulatively, whenever you are allowing a credit limit, you need to consider all the three instances in order to check the system if he is eligible for the further credit limit or not. Correct?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what.
That is the reason. See, system has flexibility whether you want to map it balance plus all, balance for packing slip,
Yeah.
or balance only. That is your wish, how you want. As a best practice, it is better to use this one. Yeah, proceed.
Yeah, that's it. That's what my question was. Thanks.
Okay, fine. Now, this is credit limit. Now, it is, look at this one, fields. It is in the credit and collections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 only. 7, 8. 8. Total fields are 8. Of course, this is a drop down. This is the radio button. This is a text. This is a text. This is a drop down. This is a drop down. This is radio buttons. So 3 radio buttons, 3 drop downs, 2 text boxes. Now look at this one. Workspaces, feature management, all. I'm filtering by credit management. So look at this one, credit management. I'm enabling this one. Okay. Now I'm refreshing the screen. I have enabled this credit management. I'm refreshing the screen. Okay. Now, if you go to the customer once again, accounts receivable, collapse all customers, all customers, all customers. Now, if you open the same customer, any customer, if you open the customer, look at this one. Look at this one. In the same credit and collections, there are so many. There are so many. Sorry, not this one here. Earlier it is only 8 fields. Now it is too much. There are so much. Okay. So in my personal opinion, whatever I have enabled the new credit management, this is called blocking rules. This is called blocking rules. If you are practicing with the trial version, 2 hours trial version, this will be enabled by default. That feature is enabled. Then it is enabled here. If it is enabled here, everywhere system will stop you. Okay. So if it is enabled now, in the credit and collections, the same credit and collections. So if you collapse, earlier you will not find this one, credit management hold list, credit management, credit limits adjustments and setup. Here credit management form is not exist earlier. Now it was new function is enabled. Risk management, insurance guarantees, all these things are enabled. So one of the important is blocking rules. So what is this means? Actually, for any business, if you look at this one, in that, and one more thing, I'm just parking this point. I'm showing you. Suppose if you go to accounts payable module, collapse all, we learned workflows, accounts payable workflows. There are so many workflows. If you go to every module, collapse all, setup, workflows, you will find plenty of workflows. But for sales and marketing, procurement and sourcing also workflows is there. I have shown last time, am I right? For you. Now, if it is a sales and marketing, setup, workflows, sales workflows are not there. Why sales workflows are not there? Any reasons? Any guesses? It is not there by default. It's not there at all. Sales order workflow. Why?
Why?
Any
Because no,
Hmm.
this is the reason we have that the blocking rules and a separate module that has been given over there, Satya.
Okay, that is fine. That is fine. If you don't know about this blocking rules, you don't know. Okay. Normal, I'm asking like why it was not required for approve workflows. Generalized statement.
No, please come again. Voice is breaking.
So why workflows for sales order is not exist?
As we are billing to customer, we don't require any control or
Exactly.
customer
Exactly.
approval.
Exactly, because our target is we need to sell the material maximum to the customer as much as possible. Our we are doing business. We need to sell the material. If you are blocking, then it will not use. Am I right? So that is the reason workflows are not there for sales order process. For sales order process, there is no workflows. Why I need to take approval from some other people? I need to sell as much as possible to the customers. But I need to think whenever I am selling, I need to think the credit limit. That is the most important. Whether customer is in a position to repay my money or not. So the credit limit, I need to think. That is fine. So that is the reason workflows are not exist for the sales order. Because if it is workflows means for the purchase order, workflow is 90% clients, it is mandatory. Because whatever I'm purchasing from the vendor, whether it is really sellable item or not, if it is a debt fund, if it is a non-stocking, non-moving stocks, if I'm purchasing, there is no use. Suppose if I'm purchasing mobiles, mobiles will be a fastest moving product. If I'm purchasing projector no one will purchase. So it is a non-moving stock. I cannot purchase bulk. Okay. So at the time of purchase, my manager need to stop me whether it is genuine purchase or not. But whereas sales to the customer, I will dispatch the material to the customer as much as possible if customer is agreeing, if customer is okay. But I don't want restrictions. But I need to think whether he is in a position to repay the amount or not. That's what we need to think. Now, the blocking rules is more about restrictions, because in general, suppose I'm running my electronic shop, then my motto is I want to deliver the material to the customer by simply verifying the whether he is in a position to do it, credit limit, credit balance or not. That's it. But this blocking rules are credit management, the new credit management, whatever it was introduced by Microsoft. This is actually, I will call it as blocking rules, not credit management. It is not a credit management, it is blocking rules. What is this blocking rules means? Let us understand. Credit and collections, setup, blocking rules. The main entire module is this one. Okay, here if it is any invoice is pending, one invoice is pending more than 20 days, block it. So in this invoice, it is days pending. Otherwise, suppose credit limit expired date. Here it is there. Credit limit expired. So in the customer, we have a new function, credit limit expiry date. Look at this one. For this customer, let me refresh. It is not refreshed because the new module, whatever I have added, it is not refreshed here, the screen. Now let me open this customer. For this, look at this one. Credit limit date. So the date is expired. Suppose from the customer pending amount is only 20,000 rupees or 5,000 rupees. The credit limit expiration date also there. If it is like this, I cannot post a transaction. This is days are expired. Earlier date is not there. Now it is date is expired. That's what here. Days credit limit expired. So even the pending amount is only 5,000 from this customer, but the date is extended, not extended to this customer, it will stop. Understood this one?
This expired means that even we cannot able to create sales order also for this customer, or while confirming the sales order only it will throw error.
No. So while doing confirmation, it will throw error message. I mean to say packing slip and confirmation. Yes, confirmation. At the time of confirmation, at the time of packing slip, it will not allow you to post a transaction at all. Let me show you now. Of course, for this customer, it may be balance. Let me verify the balance. What is the balance? Of course, it is 15,000. 15,000 is the pending amount. Balance it is 15,000. Okay. Ordered it is, there are so many. There are ordered. Fine. Now 15,000 is the pending amount. Now if I am creating a sales order, it will not allow me. Sales order will be created, but you cannot proceed further. Yes, 001. Site and warehouse. Click OK. Select the item. Now I am doing confirmation. Click OK. So pop-up message. Order has been sent to credit management. You cannot proceed. What happens? Actually, for this customer, duplicate. Create and collections. Collapse all. It is credit management hold list. You can see here all holds. Now whatever we have created, sales order number is 1211. It is lying here. It was black. What is the reason? Blocking reasons. One is days overdue, another one is expired. Credit limit, date expired, days overdue. So in this, give me a minute. Let me go to blocking rules. One is the date is expired here, and some invoices also, days also overdue. This and this are stopping. That's what blocking is. Days overdue and credit limit. Any one invoice is pending. Any one invoice is pending this much, it will stop. This is the expiry date. The expiry date in the customer balance. In this customer, this is one credit limit expiration date. That's what it is showing. Credit limit expired. Days overdue means for this customer, if I go to transactions, amount is pending from so many days. So it was generated, these invoices are generated long back. It is lying, these balances are lying. So it will stop. Even one invoice also it will stop. Only one invoice also it will stop. That is overdue, days overdue. So indirectly, we are restricting ourselves a lot. This one and this one, majorly. Okay, and one more, account status. It is, if it is blocking is on hold, it will stop. That means in the customer account, here earlier we have the status, invoice holding statuses, block or something. Now newly introduced one more account status. So you can create your own statuses. You can create your own statuses, and you can block some specific statuses in this one. So they have created on hold status, hold status. If it is a hold, I want to stop the transactions. And the terms of payment, specific terms I want to stop. This is not mandatory. You can use. One is any invoice is pending overdue, that is stop, block. If it is account status, some specific statuses, block. Terms of payment, block. Credit limit, block. Like this we can block. Okay, now it is already 8 o'clock. I need to jump into another batch. Okay, so this is blocking rule. We'll continue another 10-15 minutes. I will explain. I will show you tomorrow. Then it will be we'll proceed further about this topic. Okay, this is majorly blocking rules. So even though for naming convention it was given as a credit management, but it is a blocking. But in normal scenario, business will not be used this one as per my opinion, because if I'm selling, because electronic shop suppose in one city there are more than 100 electronic items, right? Electronic shops. But this will be useful for monopolistic business. For monopolistic business, I can have several conditions. Pay me within this time, and pay me the invoice is pending. Everything, these conditions I can apply for monopolistic kind of businesses. Okay, we'll discuss once again tomorrow in depth about this new credit management and blocking rules, and we'll continue. Any quick questions, team?
Sir, this credit limit, expiry date, days overdue, and these are all the parameters for blocking rules, right?
Yes, yes. So which blocking rules you want, you can use it. I will give you a detailed explanation tomorrow. Already I have shown. I will
Okay,
give
sir.
you.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, I'm stopping here. We'll connect once again tomorrow morning, same time. See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.